It's another beautiful day out here, and by popular demand, today we're going to shoot every single gun in my current collection. And because it's Halloween, we're going to shoot some pumpkins. Welcome back to Sawtooth Tactical. Today we're doing a really cool video. I've gotten a lot of requests in the comment section to do a video where we shot every single gun on the wall. And so that video is today. And because it's Halloween, we had to shoot pumpkins. So before we get started, I just want to thank everyone that subscribed to the channel, thank my Patreons, and I want to thank Guffey's Gun and Pawn for being the spot where I got pretty much every one of these. So, yeah, we're going to shoot every gun. We're going to talk about each and every one of them, what they are, what kinds of things I've done to them, what I've added, changed, all that kind of stuff. So, let's start the show. So the very first gun we're going to talk about is the second gun that I ever bought actually. This is a Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, 4¼ inch, 9mm. Now this is considered their full size. They do have a 5-inch model. This is the 4¼ inch, has a 17 round capacity, chambered 9mm. This gun was very basic when I bought it, and it was the second pistol I ever bought after a Ruger that I don't own anymore. As you can see, I've done quite a bit to it, starting first with the Apex flat-facing trigger, which is just amazing. This trigger is fantastic. If you do own an M&P, or if you're thinking about getting one, if you're going to do one upgrade, get the Apex trigger. It makes all the difference in the world. Besides that, I had the slide milled for the Holosun 407K red dot, and I added a TLR1 HL weapon mounted light. And when I got the slide milled, I also had the Cerakote done. This was done by NC Engravers, and it's a midnight bronze Cerakote. And this is my bedside pistol. This is my tactical defensive pistol, and I absolutely love it. So our very first gun is my Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, 4¼ inch, 9mm. Pumpkins. So our next one is also a Smith & Wesson. It's actually also an M&P. This is the Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport 2. Now, if you know anything about ARs, you know that the M&P 15 Sport 2 looks nothing like this when you buy it. This was my very first AR-15, and when I got it, it was completely basic, you know, mil-spec stock, A2 pistol grip, plastic handguards, very, very standard. No sights, nothing like that. It's gone through a lot of iterations over time, finally becoming what it is now. So what I've got on this is the Mission First Tactical pistol grip. This is also a Mission First Tactical minimalist stock here. I've got a good sling on it that has the quick tighten release kind of strap thing on it. It's got a Sig Sauer, a 1:6 LPVO, the Tango MSR. Of course, Radian Raptor charging handle I put on all of my ARs. Magpul vertical foregrip. It's got the Aero Precision Atlas R1 handguard, 15-inch full length. I've got a Olight on here. Now, since then, I've gotten into higher quality lights, but there's nothing wrong with the Olight. It works great. It's got a pressure pad. I've also got the Palmetto State Armory 3.5 pound match grade trigger in this thing. And this trigger is very nice, especially for what you pay for it. You can get them for less than $100 now. And it's crisp, it's clean, it's light, it's great. Got a Magpul bad lever on here. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Yeah, this thing's sweet. Oh, Strike Industries J-Comp V2 muzzle brake makes a big difference with the recoil. So this is just an idea of what you can do with a stock AR-15. You can literally make it anything you want. It's like Legos for adults. I turned this from the most basic AR into a really, really good tactical rifle. And this is kind of my mid-range setup with the 1-6 LPVO. This rifle is fantastic. Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport 2. So next, we've got another AR-15. This is a Palmetto State Armory 11.5-inch barrel AR-15 pistol. While the last one was a 16-inch rifle, this one's an 11.5-inch pistol. I specifically got this one because I wanted a host for a binary trigger. So this has the Fostech Echo trigger in it, which the cool thing about that is it has 3 positions. And it's not fully automatic, but the hammer drops when you pull the trigger. And again, when you release it, when you're in that 3rd position, enabling you to literally double your rate of fire. Besides that, it's got an SB Tactical SBA3 pistol brace, Sig Sauer Romeo 5 red dot, backup iron sights. Again, Radian Raptor, this time the LT charging handle. Magpul bad lever, just like the last one. This has a Crimson Trace weapon mounted light. I believe in weapon mounted lights on any defensive firearm. The Strike Industries King Comp, as far as the muzzle brake goes, does a great job mitigating recoil and muzzle rise. And the oppressor, because with the 11.5-inch barrel, and a muzzle brake on it, if you are standing to the side of it, the concussive blast is about unbearable. And so the oppressor makes it easier for your friends who are around to not just get completely blasted when you're shooting. We've also got the hand stop on here, makes a big difference. And as you can see, custom paint job that I did myself with spray paint, and I think it looks pretty cool. Palmetto State Armory 11.5-inch AR pistol with an Echo trigger. So let's see what happened to the pumpkin with the Echo trigger. Thing is a little mashed. So what we've got here is the Springfield TRP Operator 1911 in 45 ACP. Now, TRP stands for Tactical Response Pistol, and this is a sweet 1911. It has tritium night sights, G10 grips, 20 lines per inch checkering on the front strap and the mainspring housing. It's got a skeletonized trigger and hammer, and let's check out this trigger because it's a 1911 and it just has an amazing trigger. Chambered in 9mm, chambered in 45 ACP. It has a capacity of 7 rounds or 8, depending what kind of magazines you're running. 5-inch barrel, and this pistol really is a fantastic 1911. this isn't mine personally. Of all the guns that we're going to talk about today, this is the only one that I don't own. This was loaned to me by a close friend about a year ago. And he's told me to just keep it in the safe and to shoot it whenever I feel like. So it's been a pretty nice thing to have. And you've probably seen some other videos about it as well. Springfield 1911 TRP Operator 45 ACP. Now, you know, as a gun owner and collector, I had to have an AK. And although I love to have the tactical, you know, upgraded cool firearms, I wanted a classic looking AK. This is a 1967 all numbers matching Romanian Wasser 1063. And the GP 1063 was made from actual military fire rifle parts. And it's about as basic of an AK as AKs come. It's chambered in 7.62 by 39. And yeah, metal, you know, military magazines, wood furniture. It's got the cleaning kit in here. It's an AK, and AKs are known for their reliability. Funny thing is, of all the guns that I went shooting to record this video, this was the only one that I had issues with. But it's not because of the gun, it's the ammunition. If you run an AK, and you probably shoot steel case 7.62 by 39, don't buy the Max Tech steel case ammo. It sucks. This AK hasn't had problems with any other ammo, but that Max Tech has hard primers, and it just has issues with them. So, you know, about 1 out of every 4 rounds, it doesn't seem to fire the round, rack it out, but if I load those rounds back up in a magazine afterward, they fire on the second time. So, I know that ammo is getting more and more scarce as far as like Russian imported ammo, but I advise against the Max Tech steel case 7.62 by 39. That stuff sucks. But this AK is awesome. AK, Romanian Wasser 1063, 1967, all numbers matching. I've got another 1911. This one actually is mine. This is the Springfield Ronin in 9mm. Now, I used to have a Springfield Mil-Spec. That was my first 1911 I ever bought. And it was chambered in 45 ACP, as 1911s should be, right? Well, I liked that 1911. It was very classic. It was like a, you know, a clone of a 1911 A1. But you know what? I wanted something a little more modern, a little more just nicer. And I'm really happy with the 9mm one. If you guys have been following the channel, you might remember the original video of this 1911, it didn't run very well. Well, since then, I've broken it in. It seemed like it just needed a break-in period, and now it runs very well. Every once in a while, I still have an issue with extraction, but now it's like 1 out of every 200 rounds or something, not every other round like in that original video. Besides that, this 1911 is just gorgeous. I love the two-tone look with the stainless steel frame and the blued slide. It's got a steel match grade barrel, everything forged, skeletonized hammer, trigger, and this trigger, again, it's a 1911, so the trigger is fantastic. Love this trigger. I've also got some G10 grips that I recently put on it. These are from Lock Grips. They sent these out for free to review. Check out Lock Grips' website. They make a lot of really cool things, including these grips. grips for all kinds of other firearms, gun stands, really cool stuff. And yeah, this 1911, I just absolutely love it. It's got great sights on it. It's just a fantastic shooting gun. 1911 in 9mm has the least amount of recoil of any pistol that I've ever shot. It's fast, it's accurate, and it's just really fun to shoot. Springfield Ronin 1911 in 9mm. Aero Precision EPC9 build. We did a whole build series on this on the channel. I put it together completely myself, every single part. The EPC9 lower, upper receiver, bolt carrier group. Again, SB Tactical SBA3 pistol brace. It's got a Rise Armament trigger in it, drop-in trigger, and this trigger is very nice. This is the Rave PCC specific trigger. Again, like all my ARs, Radian Raptor charging handle, Sig Sauer metal backup iron sights, Sig Romeo 5 red dot, Magpul angled foregrip, and yeah, this AR is just sweet. Again, I really like these Aero Precision Atlas R1 handguards. This one's a 7.3 inch. And it's just a super, super fun gun to shoot. VG6 9mm Gamma muzzle brake. It has like little to no recoil. I run factory OEM 33 round Glock mags in it. This gun did have some issues chambering rounds, but I polished the feed cone and now it seems to be running absolutely perfectly. Aero Precision EPC9 that I built myself. Sig Sauer P365. This is my carry pistol. Comes with flush fitting 10 round mags, or you can buy 12 round extended magazines for it. Right now I have a Warriorland SL1 light mounted to it, and I carry it in the Warriorland inside the waistband holster that's made for the pistol and the light. And for a carry gun, this thing is sweet. It's so small, so light, but it shoots 9mm, has a decent capacity, decent trigger, but the main thing is it's just small, light, and it's reliable. I used to carry a Taurus G2C until I got my hands on one of these, and I had to get one. The P365 in the right holster is something that you can carry all day, every day, and barely even notice that you have it on. I absolutely love this pistol, and it's on me more than any of these other firearms. Sig Sauer P365. And finally, we have my most recent build. I hope you guys followed along the build series on this one. This is my 300 Blackout AR pistol that I built myself as well. Every single part. Bought a stripped lower receiver from Guffey's Gun & Pawn. It's an Aero Precision M4E1 lower. It's the Franklin Snake Special Edition lower in Flat Dark Earth. M4E1 upper in Flat Dark Earth. Again, Aero Precision Atlas R1 7.3 inch handguard. Again, Flat Dark Earth. This one though has the most high-end parts of any of my firearms. It's got Radian Talon 45-degree short throw ambidextrous safety selector, Geissele SSP single stage precision trigger. This thing is just sweet. Geissele Maritime bolt catch, Geissele Super 42 buffer system with the braided buffer spring and the H2 buffer, SB Tactical SBA 3 brace with a Phase 5 Velcro strap just to get that black and tan look, Magpul SL grip. It's got the Radian Raptor charging handle. Again, like all of my ARs, I love these Radian Raptors. Holosun 512C optic. And this thing, I am in love with this optic. It's got the solar panels that detect ambient light and also can power it, you know, if your batteries go dead. It's got the circle dot reticle, which, there, you can see that pretty well. 65 MOA circle with a 2 MOA dot, just like an EOTech. Huge clear window, fully enclosed in aluminum. It's just an awesome optic. I've also got this this finger stop here. I had to figure something out that I could fit on this rail with the gas block taking up so much of the M-LOK space, and this seemed to work perfectly. Streamlight ProTech HLX light. Love this light. Of all my weapon mounted lights, this is my favorite. Got a standard birdcage flash hider on here because I am waiting for my can to be approved by the ATF. This will have a Whip Machine and Tool Dirty 30 suppressor on it eventually, because 300 Blackout is meant to be run suppressed. I built this to be my ultimate home defense gun. Short and maneuverable, but suppressed and quiet. And this thing is sweet. It was a great feeling the day that I first was able to take it out and shoot it after putting all the parts together myself, and the thing ran perfectly. It's an awesome gun. Besides that, I cleaned it for the first time last night, and the nickel boron bolt carrier group, it was so easy to clean. So I do recommend these nickel boron bolt carrier groups. This one is made by Aero Precision, and the thing runs great. I love this gun. My most recent build, the custom 300 Blackout. Let's go look at these pumpkins. Yep. It's one of my favorite ways to carve pumpkins at Halloween. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, it's been requested over and over in the comments to shoot all these guns in one video. So I decided that this was a great opportunity to do that, you know, give the viewers what they want. If you guys have anything else that you'd like to see, let me know in the comments and I'll make those videos, at least eventually. I read every single comment and I'll reply to every comment. So leave me those comments. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel and I'm working really hard at it. We put out 3 videos every week. Sunday, we usually do a Second Amendment news story, but because it's Halloween, we felt like shooting some pumpkins, and I thought it was a great opportunity to shoot pumpkins with every single gun I own. So the Second Amendment news story will be on Tuesday this week, which is normally when I would do a range video. We've also been doing build series videos on Fridays. Haven't started a new build series since finishing this one, but I think next will probably be like a Glock build. We'll see how that goes. But 3 videos a week, so please subscribe. I love you guys. Happy Halloween from Sawtooth Tactical. Stay strapped or get clapped.